Hi, Paul Slack. It's Good News Broadcast speaking to Tracey Baker. Hi, Tracey. How are you?
I'm fine, Paul. How are you?
Good. You're a certified financial planner, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is a certified financial planner?
Certified financial planner is kind of the gold standard for personal financial planning, helping folks kind of reach their goals and dreams using a variety of vehicles. But one of the things we're really focused on, or I'm focused on, is helping people make the most of their health benefits and kind of planning for their health benefits as part of their overall financial planning. And I've been fortunate to be involved with the Financial Planning Association, who has partnered with Aetna, the insurance company, on the planforyourhealth.com campaign.
Right, okay. So planforyourhealth.com, I see your health benefit tips for put as much as $4,000 back in your bank account. All right, well, that's good news.
Yeah, that's always good news, right, Paul?
Right.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I think everybody is feeling a little tightening in the wallet right now, and while most folks have health benefits, they probably aren't marrying the two ideas that, in fact, they can use their health benefits to not only save money, but in some cases maybe even earn some credits towards the cost of their health benefits. So we wanted to put together some real practical advice for folks on how to save some money.
Okay. You know, there's one thing here that I'm not sure if I really fully understand, but they call it flexible spending accounts. Okay?
Sure.
What is that?
Well, you know what? You're not alone, Paul, in finding those confusing. A flexible spending account is an account that you can put money away pre-tax. It's part of your company's overall benefit. It's usually offered through an employer-sponsored health insurance plan. And you can put money away to then use to cover your out-of-pocket expenses for health-related charges or co-pays, deductibles, prescriptions. So you can pay with those very valuable pre-tax dollars. Okay.
So in other words, so I make $100 a week and I have health benefits, but my health benefits have some kind of either deductible or they pay, say, 20% of
of your doctor's visit. So you're able to put those monies that you would normally pay out of pocket and pay for them with pre-tax dollars. The important thing for your listeners, though, to recognize in saving money is that one of the things with an FSA or flexible spending account is that you must use those dollars by the end of the year, or in some cases into the first quarter of the next year, or you lose it. So, Paul, let's say you went ahead and put away that $100 into your FSA. You need to make sure you spend out those dollars by the end of the year, or else they just get absorbed back into the plan. And so that's one way that you can really save some money. We found that actually 14% of consumers leave an average of $723 in their FSA every year, and that, is certainly not a good savings. And another thing people probably don't recognize is you can use your FSA dollars to purchase not just prescription drugs, but also over-the-counter medications, first aid supplies, things like that. So if you come to the end of the year and you still have that $100, then we recommend you go on your insurance company website, see what's available for you that's eligible for you to use for your FSA dollars, and then go to your local drugstore and stock up for the coming year.
Can you put them back? You actually literally lose the money?
You literally lose the money. They were created by the IRS. That is how they're designed. And so it is a use it or lose it kind of proposition. So we always tell people you don't want to overfund it. Don't fund it way beyond an amount that you could possibly use, but certainly make the most of the money that you funded, and then maybe if you need to make an election to put a little bit less away in the year to come.
Right, yeah. That's a little shaky one.
Well, anytime you can pay with pre-tax dollars, if you step back and think about your tax rate, that's a great savings. So you want to take advantage of it, but you don't want too much of a good thing. You don't want to overfund it, and you want to make the most of the money you put away.
Yeah, no, I think the government should change that, in that you should be allowed to do it, and if you don't use it, something else should happen. I understand what you're saying. You can buy some off over-the-counter kinds of things or whatever. It still seems like they might be able to make that a little easier on people.
There's lots of information kind of going back to the planforyourhealth.com website. As you're getting your health benefits package from your employer, a lot of folks have questions about things like FSAs or different kinds of plans available to them. And the nice thing on the site is there is a glossary that can kind of take you through explaining all these different kinds of plans. So before you sign up for something, you're better educated and you know what it is you're signing up for.
Let me ask you some other kind of benefit tips. I mean,
Sure.
people get generic drugs, they get them through the mail order.
Right.
Well, what are some other ways that people can say? Some people even visit doctors on the web.
Well, they do. Generic drugs certainly is an area that probably a lot of people think they're pretty savvy about. I think many of your listeners might not recognize that the average name brand drug costs $85 more than its equivalent generics. Mm-hmm. And so, with just changing one prescription a month to a generic, you can save more than $1,000 a year, which is a pretty significant savings. And that's out-of-pocket dollars that your family could use to maybe go on a wonderful vacation. You could fill your tank of gas several times, so that's certainly something to think about. Mail order is a less used benefit that people don't know about, but most of the big insurance companies are offering that. And they will have specials, for example, where you can get 3 months prescription and only pay for 2. So, at a $50 a month prescription, that's a $200 a year savings. So again, a pretty valuable saving. It's all those little things that can really add up to make, a difference in your pocketbook.
And I guess it starts off with the beginning. And that was when you get yourself an insurance policy, right?
Right.
It's good to know that there's, what kinds of benefits can even get, like in the network. I guess, if you have a group health plan, I have a group health plan, so I can either go out of. In my situation, I can go out of it, but I paid more to go out of it. And I found that it was sensible to do that because there was a couple doctors that were not in it who had been with me for many years.
And that's a conscious decision you can make. There's certainly, while your plan, like many others, offer out-of-network benefits, there's always a significant savings to staying in network.
Sure.
And where you can really make a savings is keep in mind that hospital and medical facilities also participate. So if you can find an in-network hospital or surgical facility or outpatient facility that's in network, you can save money. And the difference between a pretty routine outpatient procedure out of network versus in network can cost you as much as $1,500 or more. So sometimes people want to make that active decision because the family doctor has always cared for them since they were a child or whatever. But if you are open to what is available within your network, you can certainly make a good savings on your out-of-pocket costs.
And as a financial planner, you sit down with somebody and you take a big picture at the whole gamut of their financial needs. I mean, from mortgages through children and expenses and college and everything.
Absolutely.
It's good to go with a professional. I think it's a great thing.
Paul, well, I'm happy to hear you say that. I certainly think that there's value for every person to get kind of professional, unbiased advice. And just as I've often tell people, you wouldn't think of trying to diagnose a medical problem on your own. Mm-hmm. You go to a professional, and the same is true with your financial issues. And really, other than your health, your financial health is probably the most important thing, and it's why, the Financial Planning Association and Aetna, I'm so proud to be part of this campaign because it is just such an effort to get the word out to folks to consider their health benefits, consider overall financial planning. There's a great free resource in planforyourhealth.com, and then also the book that I co-authored, Navigating Your Health Benefits for Dummies, is available free of charge on that website.
You co-authored that. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Make the most of your health benefits. You just click on this, right? And it comes...
Yep, and you put in a little bit of information on yourself, and they will send you a free copy of the book. And then you can also sign up to get email blasts when there's new information that comes out, or you can choose not to do that. So there's great opportunities there, a wealth of information for people in every stage of life. So it's really a project I'm very proud of, and I'm very proud to be associated with it.
Okay, and again, Aetna is such a socially minded, they walk the talk.
They do.
They're all around the place. I know here in the New York area, there's just so many medical events that happen, and associations, nonprofits, and they're so supportive of so many of them. I know that.
Well, they have been, and certainly my professional association, the Financial Planning Association, certainly thought long and hard about who to partner on this, and couldn't be happier to have our partners in Aetna.
Great, and the website is marvelous, planforyourhealth.com. They have a ton of information navigating health benefits here, different kinds of ways for children. Here's a baby expense calculator. I told my daughter about that one already.
Terrific.
Health expense calculator. It's good to be known. Education is wealth up unto itself.
I couldn't agree with you more, Paul.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Tracey. You know your stuff. Thanks.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for sharing the good news. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.